In this specific video, you're going to learn how to increase your WordPress site security with the Bulletproof Security plugin. Now, in the previous video, I showed you how to secure your WordPress site. We're basically taking that one step further by using a security plugin that works very well. So what you want to do is go to your WordPress dashboard, click on Plugins, and then click on Add New. And we're going to do a search for Bulletproof Security. Click on Search Plugins. And this is the plugin here. What this plugin does is it protects you against different types of hacking methods such as SQL injection, your htaccess file, protects your WP config file, and much more. So if we click on Install Now, click on OK, and go through the process of activation. Now, I wanted to show you this. Before you can begin to use the Bulletproof Security plugin, you need a .htaccess file, and you also need to enable permalinks. So basically, we need to fix these errors first, and then we can actually use the plugin. And the last two messages here, we need to create a brand new folder under the WP-content folder called BPS-backup. And underneath this folder, we're going to need to create a master-backups folder. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my FTP program here. And I'm going to go to Funny Teas WP-content. And then we're going to create a folder here. So right click, click on Create Directory, click on OK. And then under this specific directory, we're going to create another directory called Master Backups. And they both need to be set to file permissions 755. So what I'm going to do is simply click on the BPS-backup, right click, click on File Permissions, and as you can see it's 755. We're going to make sure that the recursive directories are set as well. And if we go back here and click on Refresh, there we go. Now what we can do is we can actually use the Bulletproof Security. And what I want to do is simply walk you through step by step how to really use this plugin to the fullest. Now, since we already have a .htaccess file, we're going to skip this part. And we're going to click on the bulletproof mode, click on Activate, click on OK. And as we can see here, we have a message here that says it's been activated and our root folder is now protected. Then next, we're going to activate the website WP-admin folder. And before you can actually do this, you need to make sure that the WP-admin folder is writable. So we need to go to the FTP program, right click, click on File Permissions, type in 777, click on OK, and go back here and select Bulletproof Mode and click on Activate. And as we can see, it says Bulletproof Security WP-admin folder protection has been activated. And what we need to do now is make sure that you revert back the file permissions. Otherwise, if you leave it at 777, then you are opening yourself to more security holes. And we need to do the same thing to the last two. Before you can make sure that you can activate it, you need to make sure that the folder containing this file is writable. So in this case, we've got plugins, Bulletproof Security, Admin, and htaccess. So if I go over here and I'm looking for the htaccess folder, right click on File Permissions, change it to 777, click on OK, go back here, select this, and click on Activate. And there we go. So that has been activated. We go back to the FTP program. We're going to change this back to 755, click on OK, and repeat the process for the last item. And this needs to be 777. So we're going to go back here. And we're going to make sure that this particular folder is set to 777. Click on OK. Go back here. Check this. Click on Activate. And there we go. And repeat the process. Go back to your FTP program. Change the file permissions back to 755. Now if we click on Security Status, you can see that all 4 protections are activated. And this actually tells you which files are not protected and so forth. And it says, for example, the wp-config file is 777, so that needs to be changed to 644. And the root folder is 777, and that needs to change to 755. So this is very convenient because it tells you exactly what kind of permissions you have right now and what kind of permissions you need to change them to. So if I were to go back over here and rechange these, and refresh the page, you can see that it checks and lets you know. Now if we go to the Backup and Restore tab, you can back up your htaccess files. You can then restore them in the future if something happens. And you can also back up your BPS master.htaccess files. And what I like most about this plugin is it tells you what you have done, and in red what you have not done and what you need to do to further protect your WordPress site. And that's it.